Hello and welcome to all of you once again to the session for words of the week. In my previous sessions, I have taught you about new words, their meanings and their sentences. I also taught you about Indianisms in my very previous session. The topic that I've chosen for today is fillers. Now, before moving on to what kinds of fillers we have, I would like to share with you that what are these fillers. If you remember my very first session, I told you that we as Indians tend to think in Hindi, and that has to be translated to come down to our mouth so that we can become an English vocalist. Now, while doing this in English conversations, sometimes we buy time in moving from one statement to the other. And the words that we use in buying these time are known as fillers. There are basically three kinds of fillers that I have segregated. The first filler is a silent filler. Now, this word itself says that when you're buying time from moving from one statement to the other, you are completely silent. You're not saying anything else and you're silent. For example, hello, my name is Anubhuti Dikshit. I'm from India. I like singing, dancing, cut. Now, what am I doing here? I'm telling you about myself, but I'm not very sure of the next sentence that I have to speak. And there, I'm taking a pause. And I'm taking a pause in the form of silence. So, it is a silent filler. Silent filler says that you're not speaking anything in that time when you're buying those words. The second statement is, the next type of filler is when you make sounds like now what you're doing here, you're making sounds like something like this. For example, I'm telling you about myself and I'm using these sounds. Now, please note, while using these, I'm not silent here. So I'm using a different kind of filler. For example, hello guys, my name is Anubhuti Dikshit. I like singing, dancing, and I like traveling to cut. Now what did I do in the next sentence? I am using these fillers in buying time. I do not know what I have to speak next. And I'm taking time and buying time. So I'm using these words, and these are another type of fillers. Now, the third category of fillers is when we use English words in the form of fillers. For example, the most common filler is I know, you know, like, basically. I'm sure a lot of you must have these fillers, and there where you need to correct yourself. Now, and I'm saying that we're using these kind of fillers in our conversational English is, for example, I went to watch a movie yesterday and it was so good. I really liked the way the hero came and the action. And even I met friends over there, my old friends, my college friends, and it was like I really liked it. Cut. I have used I know, like, basically, all in this paragraph, small paragraph that I said. These are fillers because I'm not really sure of what I have to talk next, and therefore I'm using these fillers. Now I would like to tell you ways to correct when you're using these fillers in your conversational English, because the fillers are known to be flaws in English. It is not really good to use fillers in your conversational English. To work on these fillers, there are few basic tricks. The tricks are that, first of all, you need to speak slow. Try not to speak too fast that you do not know which is the next word you have to speak. So the first trick is to speak at a normal pace. The second trick is take time before starting with any conversation that what do you have to talk about. Second trick is this. And slowly and gradually, I'm sure that you will work on these fillers. And let me tell you, friends, if you know that my filler as of now is you know. So it's not that from tomorrow onwards you'll not speak that. You will. But the important point there is you're making sure that you're using this filler and you have to get rid of this filler. That is more important. So I have taught you about fillers, I've taught you about 3 types of fillers, and I've taught you how to work on those fillers. So that's all about the session today. I hope you enjoyed the session. So keep learning and keep watching. God bless. Bye-bye.